Okay, listen here, you little bastard. I am late because I didn't change the thumbnail when I needed to change the thumbnail. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna do my little post on Twitter. I think that's the correct one. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, yeah, the first one I'm gonna start with is 1348 Ex Voto, the one that has been much maligned for their own contribution to discourse for no real reason. I didn't even think about the controversy first when I saw it. I just watched the trailer. I was like, I don't know, it looks pretty alright. I'd play it. Oh, yeah, I want to turn this down, though. I want to make this a little bit cooler. I did forget about that. Because usually I like being a little bit more neutral on that one. That's about right. Maybe I'll re-angle it. Small change. Okay, my audio is coming through just fine, looks like. Just need to make sure the games actually get linked up. Yeah, we'll start with Ex Voto first. Like I planned. Might be terrible. Probably won't buy it, likely because of the devs at some point, but, you know, I'd still give it a try and see if it's any good. Because, I don't know, maybe it is. Okay, let's get the game up. Audio. Ex Voto. Is this a decent game, or is it just going to be Unreal Engine slop? We will have to see. Seems like it's still loading some shaders or something as we get into it. I'll turn each of these down a little bit. It's kind of odd to have like a circle, but I assume that's probably going to be part of like the actual combat and stuff like that. Graphics. Everything already auto set to high. I don't know if it actually checked my system. It might not be able to run on high depending on how intensive it is. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I think I'll leave run as like not toggle. I just hold the button down, should be fine. Yeah, settings seem fine. Nothing weird on that. It's always a little bit weird to have hitching on like the opening menu. Usually it would just kick you right to loading screen. Or it crashed. I don't know, that could be true. The sound just died. No, still there. But it doesn't mean it didn't crash. Yeah, if my computer has trouble running, I'll just try dropping it down one level once. Graphical levels.
A fine display. Feat worthy of Lancelot himself, straight from one of your tales.
That's weird.
Why do you insist we come here when all you do is mock?
It should take the time to preload the textures. It's really kind of amateurish to have it load in as your cutscene is playing. I'm also very surprised that they chose kind of a weird looking font for the subs.
No. No, you're more than that.
The facial animations are nice. They actually did a good job on that, I'd say.
I still hear my father's voice instructing me from the shadow of that tree, pointing out my grip, my posture. I hear him closely even though he's with my mother.
The town mourns for the loss of their lord. And I mourn for your loss. Rest your heart.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a bad thing that her dad is dead, or like her dad would critique her.
For the days ahead.
Strong? How can I be? Death has grasped this land and... How can I, or anyone, fight death?
She really doesn't look feminine at all. Also, the textures are unloading during the cutscene. Like, the cutscene's like set in gameplay, and textures are deloading while it plays.
I have a duty as my birthright.
That is, not how it's supposed to work.
And your father?
To raise my sword, and to keep fighting. And to not tell my mother.
So, my noble knight. Arthur, will you face your end at the hand of your son?
The troubadour does not speak the lines like that, Bianca.
I am not Bianca. I am Mordred, and you are Arthur. Fight or yield.
You will ruin your vestments.
I said.
That's a little bit too quiet. I need to turn it up.
As thou ask. You'll end up.
Let's turn the graphics down one, because it is just like... it doesn't have just like a general... Like, the audio in the menu is a lot louder. I guess I'll just turn the dialogue up so I can actually hear it properly. Let's just put everything down to medium to see how it goes.
In the mud.
Oh, her hair disappeared. I just reload the textures and it decides it doesn't want to have anything anymore. What even is this? And the music stopped. I'm leaving the menu. Okay, now it's working.
Your strikes are repetitive. What would your father say?
If your blows are parried, change your stance.
Perfect time.
Can you not chain these?
Perfect time.
I think you
My
can.
turn to attack. Let's see you parry and dodge if you can.
Okay, so you just hold the block. What happens if you get hit? Do you just take the damage? Okay, I did that too soon. Do you have to dodge back, or do I have to dodge into her? I guess that worked?
Perfect time.
Okay, so dodge doesn't actually get you out, it just actually gives you distance. Yeah, you don't get any iframes or anything.
Perfect time. Enough practice. Care to fight me, brave knight?
I accept your challenge.
Perfect time.
I already
I'm so
got
sorry,
her?
did I
That
hurt
was
you?
it? And I guess I wouldn't expect her to actually be able to
Yes,
stand up
Solomon.
against me if my
Become
character's
the
trained in
princess
combat.
of this tale. Oh, my noble knight Erin, would thou aid this fair damsel to ride?
I don't know why you really have any...
Oh, that's not fair.
The world is not fair.
It seems like they have some lighting
best
issues,
remember
like
this
seriously,
lesson, Uncle.
because this hair should not look like that.
Bianca, life in a convent, it's not the end. Your mother wishes
My
you...
mother. My mother, who has no dowry or prospect, has no other choice than to send me.
Can't believe medieval Urza Miller assaulted another
wear
woman.
these holy vestments than marry me to someone like my father. I'm glad the pestilence took her.
Don't
These
say such
graphics
things.
do not look like they were
You
properly
speak as if
done.
you go to thy grave and not a nunnery. It will be safe there, far from
The
all
trailer
stuff.
looked totally fine, but like the actual
Life is hard for
in-game like
peasants.
loading is like kind of all messed up. I changed my graphics
For women,
mid-play and it's like kind
nonetheless.
of just ruined now. It just does
Yeah.
not look right. All the lighting's off.
But look at me. My path is not that of a princess or postulant, muddied as I am. Will you wait here while I clean and tend to this scratch?
As thou ask.
Such a sunny afternoon.
Also, yeah, the whole thing, the fact is, when we have in-engine cutscenes, and they don't have the foresight to have everything in the scene just stay loaded, doesn't really make any sense.
The alarm bell.
And so far, it just kind of screams inexperienced developers
What's
to me.
happening? Did Bia make
That's
it
what
back?
I'm getting the feeling from it so far.
I must get to the town.
It's also a weird camera angle. Also, like, I know my computer isn't good, but it is like having some serious hitching, like trying to load new textures. I'd much rather have a short load screen where it actually loads all the primary textures first, and then it can take it as it goes. Okay, so you can't jump, you do have to be close enough to mantle it. Kind of mantle on the rock. I guess she kind of, does she just like normally do herself? No, she can mantle by being next to and pressing space. Her jump is like, that's like nothing. Why even have a jump? Even in armor, you could jump more than this, but she is a woman after all. I should probably not be so upset at her. I need to get the sensitivity down too. It's a little bit too high. You can't alter the controls. Gameplay. You can't change the sensitivity. Camera sensitivity? Is it on? It's not on graphics. All right. So yeah, you can't change the camera sensitivity. It is missing some basic graphical options. Did you mantle on the Gronk? I'm gonna ban you. Wait, how do I get? Okay, it just didn't do it when I pressed space the first time, even though it was already highlighted.
No. A raid. We don't stand a chance with so many lost.
Why are you not going faster?
This is not too late.
You're just like kind of jogging. If you actually care, you need to start running. Also, who else likes to mantle on the
We are too
Gronk?
few.
Yeah.
The pestilence. There is not enough of us left to hold off Briganti.
This is like such a weak run.
Bia would seek shelter.
She just runs so slowly, man. Like, look at her animation, too. Like, her animation for running is just so weak and ineffectual. It doesn't look like she's trying. It's not even just that the game's slow, but it's just that she looks like she doesn't
Cannot be
care.
too late. Bia, I'm coming.
They really want to show off how the character can mantle over different obstacles. That's really all they cared about. More effort put into that than anything else this game. Can I not break that down? Where do I go? Do I just go in the door or something?
I need to get to the village.
How? Do I go up here? There's gotta be something here. It's the stupid paint thing. Why would I not be able to go? Why would I be able to go over that and not the gate? What if I just break the gate instead?
Murderer! You'll pay for that.
You watch your tongue, boy. I'll hack it out.
Oh, he's dead. That was pretty easy. I'd expect that. He doesn't have any loot or anything. Let's go left first. It seems less likely. Well, maybe it isn't less likely. That way's already blocked off. I guess that's the only way I can go. I don't think there's anything else I can get to.
The bell still tolls. The others must have fled to the church.
I don't think there's anything for me to pick up. I don't think there's like items or anything.
Another card? No, a little maudling. All out fine sort.
Come then. If you want this,
Oh, I
take
did.
it.
Okay, well that was kind of easy. I didn't realize he was gonna use multiple attacks in a chain. My Elliot Page prefers to call it hurdling. She's still uglier than Elliot Page.
The heat.
I'm not sure if I'd stand by
That's the
that,
only way
but you
through
know.
to the church. Take a deep breath.
And Ellen Page used to be hot. I don't think this actor ever was. Well, I mean, I will give them a little credit in the fact that, I mean, the mantling doesn't seem to have any issues within, like, the jumping and whatnot. It works for what it's meant to do. But, I mean, that's like that's a pretty low bar for your game being functional. I'm more so comparing it to other aspects of the game that, like the graphics, which were not functioning correctly. You clearly haven't been keeping with the LE page.
What?
That's the they-them page. Oh,
What have you done?
We killed all the watch. Enough of this. Get rid of it.
Oh, he got me. Yeah. I thought I was gonna be able to release that sooner, but I got put at full health. Where does it put me at? It shouldn't have done that, because I got full health for just dying.
What have you done?
We killed all the
Okay, I
watch.
thought I parried that one.
Get rid of it.
How long do you get to hold that? Yeah. As long as I just don't attack them until after they do attack chain, I don't think they can really do much to me. It doesn't seem like I have much of a risk for blocking at all.
Everyone.
I don't see too much of the combat
Killed.
that seems interesting.
Everyone. Bianca is not among the dead. Where is she? I must keep searching.
Can I break these? No. It's just random props. They don't matter.
I was too late.
Yeah. It's weird that you only interact with like one of the bodies. Yeah, that's like our aspect. It's just the lighting is all fucked up.
The castle. Bia, any survivors, will be in there. The Briganti, too.
And also, I don't really have any risk to like losing a combat because if I die, I just get set back to full HP. It does show signs that they want this to be a story-based game more than anything. They don't really care about their gameplay. It doesn't feel like they do.
They looted it all, taken the food, the wine. Not a scrap is left.
I don't think the dialogue's specifically bad. Like, it's kind of... It's not like pointing out things for like how to do a puzzle yet, but
I
like,
have no more
we'll have
room
to see.
for provisions. Oh, that smells good.
Okay, that is something you pick up. You can just pick up food. I guess you can eat it during combat. That's about it. That just assumes that it doesn't take away my food if I die in combat. Because if it takes away your food in combat, then it's totally pointless. And maybe not totally pointless, but practically pointless because you can only use it on your first life if you like fail at a combat encounter. But that's just me assuming things. I mean, I don't think I can actually go the wrong way, so might as well.
This was the first household that pestilence visited. Death took the troubadour, his wife, and child.
Wait, can I only push the box one direction? Can I... Why would I be able to push this box anyways? Does this box serve any purpose? It's just a box that you can push, like the cart. You can only push it a tiny bit though, that's it. Do I have an extra menu that I can check? Okay, R is sheath.
I have to reach the castle. I have to reach the
Oh,
castle.
if you press F, it just kind of tells you what your character needs to do.
I have to reach the
Okay.
castle.
That doesn't help me understand anything, though, if I'm lost. It's just like, oh, I have to reach the castle. But yeah, that doesn't really tell me anything, though. Am I supposed to be able to push... Am I supposed to be able to get on the box and use that or something?
I have to reach the castle.
I have to reach the castle. Can I push the box again? No, not from there. Is there one more I can, like, can I push it out? Because it didn't... Oh, can I pull it out? Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I kind of assumed that it would be the box, but... You must construct additional pylons. Stumbled like an idiot, even though she could see the ground clearly. Oh, I guess that was... what even was that, actually? That was just a loop. Can I get rid of this one? Yeah.
Open up! Open up, I say!
Stay your hand.
I thought we'd seen them all.
I'll not let you harm another soul.
Oh, you do have to actually press it. I didn't think I had to press it. I guess I was just doing it instinctively every time I was blocking. It's just like, okay, press it again, press it again, press it again. So yeah, they will just kind of break your block if you just hold it like that. But it'll work the first time? I don't know. I haven't played around with it enough to actually tell exactly how it works. Can I ring the bell? No, you can't. You can't really interact with anything in the environment. My bar was depleted. I'm not sure because like the bar at the bottom, I wasn't paying attention to it. Maybe there was a thing at the bottom because I was taking hits from the other guy. Yeah, I didn't notice. Yeah. Okay, so when I hit things, it goes down because that is a stamina bar. I just wasn't looking at it. And if I sheath, it goes all the way back up. Do I have to go down this way? No. Where is the white paint? Oh, do I just go this way? I wasn't really thinking about that. It kind of looked like a wall. That's kind of a problem when you want to have your character mantle over stuff primarily. It just looks like that's the edge of the arena. It doesn't look like anything to me. It's just like, oh, well, whatever. It's just the wall.
Bianca.
I mean, that's why they have to use white paint for everything, because they don't make anything actually stand out in the environment, and your path forward doesn't actually just appear to you.
The gate.
Isn't something that people normally read.
What's this then? A knight? Whose blood is on you?
It's kind of funny to just walk up all this way.
My sword shall speak for thee.
This guy, they don't actually do anything.
I'll have his boots!
I guess they take 2 hits, but nobody else hurts. Nobody does anything to you. Oh. Yeah, most guys take. Okay, so you can heal. You can heal in combat just fine. This guy has like way more armor, but he still dies in 2 hits. I don't know why you'd have it like that. You just break his block and then he dies. So that was the girlfriend's brooch or whatever. Yeah, also, you just kind of wait for your guy to attack you, and you can flip back out of range while you get stamina.
Bianca, where have they taken
The
you?
actual attacking enemies doesn't really feel satisfying at all. So I'm gonna lean towards a big fat no for this one.
God, him I vow.
Yeah, for some reason it only works. The bar goes down when you hit a wall, like with an attack, but also it only goes down when you block. It probably goes down when you dodge, but I haven't had any reason to dodge.
And respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. Mother, you have given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness.
I don't think there's anything that actually benefits this character by being a woman, either. It's literally
Bianca.
just gender swapped male
You are
character.
all that is left to me.
There's nothing feminine about her or anything that
I shall
changes.
save you. This. I vow.
And is that the end of the demo? Because honestly, that was kind of not impressive in any way. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. No, just like on its own, without anything from the dev, I wouldn't play that again. No, it's just kind of not okay. It can open up the menu while I'm in while I'm on their last thing, but no, I wouldn't play that. That's just not good. It's not engaging in any way. Would I like specifically recommend against playing it? Probably not, but there's literally nothing I would recommend it for. Like that specific. Like I say, I don't think the story is specifically bad, but also it's just the gameplay is so boring that I don't know how I would ever recommend it. Okay. Let's hit this up. Yeah, I'd say it felt extremely... Yeah, maybe not extremely amateurish, but it felt pretty amateurish. Feels like someone who's not familiar with Joan of Arc make an interpretation off of her cursory knowledge. Of her off-cursory knowledge. Possibly, but yeah, it just feels... It feels like it'd be a very traditional story of a kid who was never really a capable knight, just trying to become stronger, I guess, to fulfill his duty, destiny, whatever. Yeah, it felt pretty amateurish. The graphics were. Yeah, graphics were not handled well. It could definitely be called RE5 or Unreal Engine 5 slop. Yeah, I'd say vocal performances are fine. The thing that really tanks is the gameplay is really not engaging whatsoever. I rate this demo solid. Wait for Kingdom Come Deliverance to go on sale out of 10. I haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance myself, but I can't imagine the combat's worse than that, especially since they tried to take it realistically and they wanted your guy to be vulnerable and stuff like that. Your character isn't vulnerable in this game at all. Like, the only danger of more enemies being in an encounter, like, the only difference between one enemy and, like, 5 is the fact that you could run out of stamina. That's it. That's the only difference in danger. I mean, maybe there's going to be ranged enemies at some point, but if there aren't, there's nothing pressuring you in this game. No, I wasn't entertained. I would give it a thumbs down. If I was going to choose between life and death, I would kill this game on the spot. Yeah, you have a stamina bar in the game, but it doesn't really matter very much. Yeah, and since one enemy is the only one, you can only get attacked by one enemy at a time. You're never under any pressure to manage the engagement. Yeah. Yeah, if the only redeeming quality of the game is that there's parts of it that aren't bad, it's not worth playing. That was weird how severe period cramps she was experiencing didn't affect her combat skills at all. That's an interesting question. I don't have an answer for that one. Okay, next game. Airframe Ultra. And this is a game I've been following for a while. This is a game I've been excited for. It's like at least a couple years now, I believe. At least probably like 3 years I've had on my wish list. I do want a description so I can put it on there. Okay. I'll get the controller out. Hopefully my controller doesn't play tricks on me tonight. I didn't even mention the fact that subtitles were like, there's like so many small aspects of Ex Voto that felt really amateurish, but I didn't get to them. Like the fact the subtitles were a very generic looking font. It wasn't like kind of any old English style or whatever. She looks some salt off a rock. It was good to go. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Yeah, you're good. Let's get this audio in here. Airframe Ultra. Let's hope it doesn't get stream dinged. I doubt it would, but yeah. Actual female character models. How do looks like the models can change a little bit too. Like they can change the proportions a bit. Okay, bare skin, light build. So that's like probably different like quirks to them. Can't scroll down on that easily. Okay, so these people have different qualities. Oh, that guy has a suit. That's kind of cool. And they have like little backstories to them. Not too much, but yeah. Special vehicle, light build, bare skin. We'll just go for a normal vehicle. Zane looks like a fat Mexican. Go for one of the normal guys. Anonymous Rider. Dreaming grew up in West Streets of Zigo. Let's go with Ray. I like his color. Local legend and former street artist Hal Spray Ray, known for their daredevil mural work on Santa Barbara seawall, switched to the airframe scene after flood washed it clean in 2018. Okay. Turn the audio down a little bit, but otherwise everything else should be fine. Invert, no. That's probably what I'd prefer. Okay, that should be fine. Yep, well, let's try her out. Executed for drum loop infringement by John Travolta. It said it did recognize, it was supposed to recognize controllers automatically, but Oh, my controller was off, that's why. The controller decided to turn itself off. Okay, controller, are you gonna work now? No, it doesn't seem to want to work. Let's try. Oh, I can't get that. Weird. It said it was supposed. Let's try going back to menu. Auto recognize controllers. Let's try this again because I would probably prefer to use a controller. Okay, so yeah, the controller is working here. Okay, now it detected controller. It's a really weird walk cycle. Just like. Okay, so you can punch with the trigger. Oh, you can. Okay, when you're on the ground, you can roll. Okay. Wait, you can back. You can kick. Okay. And it. Oh, it changes depending on. Okay, and it's like a totally different animation too. You can't punch backwards. You can only punch forwards, but you can kick in different directions. That's kind of interesting. Do I have to? Okay, you can just jump further than you think. Also, you can jump further when you're going forward naturally. Okay, Y lets you run, I think. Oh, you keep tapping Y to sprint. Okay, I was like, huh, it's like, I think that's how you sprint. You get tired out after a little bit. Oh, you can keep crawling on the ground too. Okay, that's kind of a cool feature. There's so many like little things already that's kind of neat about it. Like when you slide to the ground, you can keep going and like crawling under obstacles. Okay. And it lets you just like peer seamlessly through obstacles. Is this the right door or was there a different door? Up there? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Realistic stamina bar. Realistic for a fat slob, yeah. Yeah, that's like a funky, it's definitely a little bit funky control-wise. Oh, God, no! To it too. Oh, you can actually slide under it too. That's funny. I may have to press X to do it. Ouch. You did a little hand, like, oh me hand hurty thing. When I hit it with the, I don't know what caused that. It looked like it was like the bat fell out of my hand is what caused that animation. Those bars probably just mean you can't take an airframe through there. That's probably all that does. I love how that shirt, like, picks up wind. Like, realistic, like, wind physics for the motorcycle. I mean, it's not like, yes, realistic, it's just playing an animation, but it gives it a lot of flavor. So you have to hold on to it for a little bit too, so you don't just like accidentally jump off. Tactical spread eagle. This game thought of everything. Also, yeah, I really like just how thoughtful it is about different little things. Hyper realistic. Okay, and we can still crouch the same way when we're on the airframe, too. And you get a little jump. And you can kick while you're on the airframe. Oh, it kicks to the opposite side of which way you're turning. Oh, Y is a burst. Okay, which of these would be best to jump off of? I'm gonna go for the one that's not like the steepest. Oh! Accidentally held down X for too long. You gotta stay on the ground until you recover stamina. Oh, that's funny, dude. Let's go heal up. My airframe's fine, but I got injured. Okay, you heal over time, too, and you don't pick things up if you don't need it. What were these, anyways? Okay, so that doesn't really work. You do need to go up one of the ramps. They really went hard with the early 2000s vibe. Oh yeah, they did. Reminds me of that terrible Bungie game. I'm not really familiar with older Bungie stuff. I know that they made Marathon and they made Halo. That's all I knew. Didn't have quite enough on that one. Still didn't do damage to the airframe, so you really have to crash to actually damage the airframe. So let's go for the one I did before. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, it is a super floaty thing. There we go. Yeah, I can actually tell this is absolutely going to be fun to race with. Like Star Wars Episode 1 Racer was one of my favorite racing games ever, and this definitely feels like it gives a similar vibe to it. Okay, those other things were the burst. Collect green checkpoints. Yeah, like the way the vehicle floats around, like it feels really good. I love this. I love playing this a lot more than Ex Voto, that's for sure. I'm gonna become number 18 Ex Voto hater because not enough people are gonna have played the game to actually hate it even. Okay, yeah, I should have jumped on that one. Woo! Oh, that didn't even hurt it. Okay, so you really have to like bang this thing up to get hurt. Okay, I didn't see where it wanted me to go, but I got some weapons here, so it's just like a little bit of a test area. Water texture, oh yeah. Red things are the boosts. Yep, you're right. Canadian gets a Halo Combat Evolved's most disappointing thing since my son. Let's just pick up one. Yeah. Can I like aim? This guy definitely took the hood route of learning how to shoot. Oh, okay, you have to push that. Yeah. Okay, so the weapons feel intentionally unwieldy. Let's just pick up a different one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something just like the regular pistol be easier to use. He knows how to make that Draco sing. A rebar fastener. Holy, this is just the entire thing. I thought it was just representation, but no, this thing's actually enormous. And it doesn't have an auto aim. The other guns have like an auto aim, this one doesn't. Can I, like, destroy myself with this? It just, like, straight up chucks a thing of rebar at your opponents. It just, like, spins. The sound effects are a little bit loud, so I'm not gonna really mess around with the guns too much, but yeah. Yeah, other than that, I mean, we have to try we have to try the minigun first. Yeah, the weapons feel. I like how the weapons feel. 900 recoil, 0 damage. Whew. Yeah. Each weapon is very different from the others. Because, yeah, like, the regular pistol has auto-aim, this one doesn't. Oh, this has a little bit of auto-aim. So, yeah, the weapons have different tiers of auto-aim. Like, I'm pretty sure the pistol has, like, or the blaster has really strong auto-aim. Like, yeah, it'll just, like, jump to whatever target it thinks you want it to be shooting at. So, like, it has much more generous auto-aim, so it probably does less damage. Meant First Nation, folks. Aboriginals? Angry Australian confirmed. Yeah. Oh, that is a great looking effect. Oh, dang, that's nice. Yeah, you can shoot while you're driving around, too. Let's pick up the katana. Let's see if I use it with kick or not. Yeah. Okay, you do swing just like normal. Okay, let's try racing around a different course. Does that reset everything? Oh, it just makes a move. Okay. Can't wait for my next hearing check. I told you it was loud. You should have taken that information with great great consequence. Okay, so there's a little skate park that you can mess around in, stuff like that. Yeah, these airframes definitely take some punishment before they'll start breaking. I like that. It's better that they're not fragile because it lets you feel more free with them, so you can try different stuff without just destroying yourself instantly. Are we out of bounds? I think. Looks like there's like a under construction. So yeah, I mean this is not finished yet. Let's see if I can go around to find a different race. Otherwise, I think that would probably be about it for the demo. It's just kind of a little bit of a thing to mess around with. Like, that's not done. Okay, died. Katana's parried by another melee weapon, it breaks. Okay, so yeah, there's just parts of the level that are literally not done at all. The fact that you can like have a freaking chainsaw when you're driving around. Oh wow, you can just go up really steep angles. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to race around. Yeah, I think that probably is about for the demo. Okay, yeah. Not really a lot to show off right now. It says they want to get it done in 2026, but I don't know. It's like, this game's been being worked on for a while, and it might not be out by then. Yeah, no, like, the actual gameplay stuff they got ready, though, it feels like they got all that down. It feels like all the gameplay and whatnot is totally ready for delivery. Yeah, just need to make sure all their levels are done and stuff like that. Yeah. This is definitely on my list. Okay, yeah, that's basically all that's left. Okay. Yeah, just a short little wetting your lips. Chainsaw on a motorbike. Close enough. Welcome back, Dead Rising 2. I'm pretty sure I've had this on my wish list since, I don't know, let me check. It's been at least 2 years, I have to feel like. Okay, it was only about 2 years. It was less than I thought. I think I must have known about it from before then, though. But Airframe Ultra looks really cool. It's just not really much shown right now. Yeah, just a short little demo to show you how the gameplay works, and I would say that was a pretty effective way of getting me into it. Yeah, the way the airframe itself handled felt pretty fantastic. Yeah, I would absolutely buy a racing game featured around these controls. And I was gonna say, yeah, just a room with all the weapons in it. I was gonna say, like, shooting, a little shooting range to try out all the weapons. Yeah, it had a pretty decent variety of them. Yeah, the guns especially felt quite unique from each other. I didn't even bother trying the melee weapons. Yeah, I'd say probably just top, yeah. I mean, really what I want to know is just how good it feels to actually race the airframes, and it felt pretty great. So yeah, I'm definitely, I don't really have anything else I would ask for it. The only thing that would hold me back is the fact that I didn't get a chance to drive some of the race courses. As the sound effects are a bit loud, that's not really a long-term issue. It's not a full game issue I'd be worried about. Okay, next one, Akatori, a Metroidvania. This is one I don't know. Might as well check how long I've had it. I think it's probably around the same time, around like 2024. Then this one was 2022. This one was a little bit earlier. I've had this on my wish list for 4 years, or at least 3.5 years. Pretty close to. Yeah, this one, Metroidvania. And we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, Ex Voto, absolutely not. Never gonna play that again. Never gonna really bother watching people's coverage on it because I don't think it's gonna be interesting enough to warrant it. And Airframe Ultra, I'll definitely be excited for when it comes out. That's a little loud. We'll turn that down. Yeah, now we'll bring it up on stream. Okay, Akatori. You can have about 15% of volume. That should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Controls, keyboard, gamepad. we'll just leave it as is. Everything else should be fine. Simplified and shortened version of the game contain main mechanics. Yep. I think being able to release a more condensed demo versus like the initial... I think a lot of people make their like tutorial sections a little bit too long sometimes. Fate is a comedy seen from far, tragedy when it's at its center. Yeah, nice pixel graphic style. I'll tell you the story of Akatori. For me, it began in his temple. Actually, we can turn it up from there. It's a little annoying how the menus don't always correlate with like how loud the actual game is. I guess I did turn the sound effects. The sound effects were truthful when they told me how loud they were going to be. Because I was like, I want her to be a little bit louder. Yeah. X2 attack. Looks like you float in the air a little bit when you attack. Yeah, you can do mid-air combos. I don't know why, but I always feel better after I sit by the guide stones. That's your little altar. Get a little rest, get a little heal up. Double. Oh, you can already double jump. That is extremely high double jump. Like, that is the entire screen size double jump. Yumi. Mako, are you okay? We were worried. Meditation helped. By Akatori's fury, there have been so many more Amber Storms lately. Anyway, the soldiers are here, and they must reach Amber Castle as soon as possible. We're waiting for you in the town square with the Master. Be careful, Bao lost track of the beast again. I'm going. Oh, come on, Mako. The world won't come apart if you spared a few thank yous. Off to Ember. Off you go. Early double jump sequence break is going to be hilarious. I mean, usually they would count for that, you know. They wouldn't just let you jump out of where you're supposed to be. Usually, it would mean that if you have this much vertical mobility, you're not going to have enough lateral mobility, or you're going to need a special ability to like dash through certain obstacles, you know. Uppercut to launch the enemy in the air is a special attack. Okay, so that's the other meter. Yeah. Was that? Oh, that also special? Yeah. Okay, I think it just gains... It just gains over time. Okay, the other one does take special as well for the crush attack. Air dash. It also said it was condensed, so the double jump might not be there from the start, and that would make sense to me. It's just letting you use it now because it wants to give you all of the tools you're going to get in the game, so you can know what you're getting into, like all the stuff you're going to be able to do. Okay, that is not quite enough. Yeah, that's weird. I guess it expects me to do the double jump already. Oh, it's already dead. I assumed it was going to be stronger. Wait, what was... Okay, so that's the... Left button is the menu. Oh, is the right button a parry, probably? Yeah, I would assume so. Okay, and you can look down pretty far, too. You don't have to bother collecting enemies like drops, which is... Honestly, I don't think you really need to bother having the player collect those most of the time, especially nowadays. It's just extra little bit that you can smooth, that you can shave off. Power swim. Do an underwater dash. Overcome geysers. Okay, so yeah, that's like another thing. It's like, even if you have a double jump or whatever, you're going to need a special ability to get through certain areas and whatnot. You unlock it. Although I do have a hard time calling some games Metroidvanias if the powers only work for like exploration. If they're not combat, if they're not also combat focused powers, it's hard for me to say it's like a Metroidvania. It's not just like these are specific keys that unlock parts of the map. Like Metroidvania I usually see as being a game that actually uses the powers in combat. Oh, he just killed himself. Okay, so those don't really track you too good. And nothing else there. Oh, that respawns quickly. Oh, he got me, dude. He baited me. I didn't think he was gonna dash off the platform there. It's like, no, it didn't do it the first time, so maybe it won't do it next time. Oh, I thought that was only gonna take 2 hits. I think the later hits in your combo deal more damage, because I hit that guy with the first hit of my combo twice, and then it didn't kill him. I don't know. Not that important. Oh, it only heals 1 HP. Okay. Also, enemies respawn like the instant you go off screen, which is a little bit weird, instead of having to be room-based. Unless the room triggers are smaller than I would expect them to be. I mean, I could go 2 different directions. What did I even get hurt by? Wait, what the? Am I not supposed to jump over the gates? Because, I mean... Oh, you're not supposed to touch the top of the gate. There are many more adventures and drama after that, but we'll keep the mystery. I guess we're skipping story segments, probably, because this would be like the opening of the game. Is like put this other stuff in here. I don't know. This is where we jumped like monkeys, glide like dragons, and fought like tigers. Did you notice I said we? I mean, I guess I did when you pointed out, but I don't know why. Oh, those are enemies. Oh, enemies can get grabbed by the frog thing too. Okay. Okay, I was able to parry it. I'm going to die. What does this frog guy do? A merchant. Greater health potion. Just fully restore health. Increases damage. I mean, these are all not really that useful. I guess I'll just take the best health potion. Oh, is this a roguelike or something? Why would I be picking this up during a level? Dodge. Oh, he could attack up. Okay, I didn't expect it to do that. It actually got me. What the frog doing? Eating enemies, actually, I guess. Can it hurt the other enemies? I don't know. Do I have enough distance to get up there even? Maybe I can dash up that. No, that doesn't quite work. I think I have to go around the other way because it doesn't look like I can get up that. Wait, no, I am supposed to go up there. Right? Because it didn't look like I could jump high enough, but also I can't go this way. it unlocks that side because it's like a breakable wall there. I think the combat feels a little bit stiff in terms of like your character, like it's kind of so it locks you in place so that you can keep hitting enemies when But I would like if I could, even if like normally it would lock me in place so when I'm hitting an enemy in the air I'm not flying over the place, but if I could move myself a little bit. I usually prefer that. It does make it easier to position just generally when you're fighting. That I missed because I don't remember any other. Can I just jump into? Okay, I can't jump inside that. Okay, I just didn't try the one thing it kind of expected me to. It didn't tell me that I could do that, but I did know I could put myself in, stick myself to the wall. Yeah, that was my thing. Use the glider to stop your fall. What? LT. That is something else I couldn't notice, is that my character was just stuck to it was stuck to the wall and it didn't naturally come off of the wall. Okay, now you can head back that way to heal. Okay. Okay, you can choose which way to go. Abilities feel pretty simple. It doesn't feel like it's trying to do anything really too notable. It's kind of weird that I would have like a healing shrine right here. This level doesn't feel thought out that I would have a healing shrine there when I would also be when there's one step down, like not even a full screen away. What is that thing? I don't want to get shot by that guy. Oh, that also hurts you? Come on, I just want to jump off the top. One thing that is a little bit of a problem, like I can identify where the enemies are, but they don't have an outline at all, so it can be hard to make them out if they don't have a different color than the background. Like some of the soldier guys kind of just line up with the background a little bit too much. It's not that I have a problem with the background as it is, but yeah, the guys do need to stand, or they should stand out a little bit more. Especially when you're kind of zoomed out quite a bit. Like the character itself is kind of small on the screen. Overall, I'm not super high on it so far. The levels feel like, the visual design feels nice, but the actual, like, flow of the level and like the enemies feels a little bit mishmash. Oh, that kind of sends you down the water. Yeah, or wow, I thought that was a waterfall actually, because there's the water there. That's actually just that's a guy, a traitor. It's kind of unusual that those plants, the projectile doesn't hit you. Also, the vendors only sell health. Also, the way the bamboo, like, launches you does not make sense. Because when you have it like this, when you swing back like this, you'd think, okay. Oh, there we go. Now it did it. Okay. I just wasn't doing it correctly before, I think. I was like, it should do it the opposite way, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, no, the bamboo works fine. Throw staff. Right trigger to throw staff. Staff pull. It's weird that those would be two different abilities instead of just being the same thing. Oh yeah, you cannot, you can't latch the walls when your staff is out, naturally. Okay, yeah, those bamboo things could be really fun. You like go extremely fast. Okay, let's set up in the sky. All right, we'll figure it out later. I don't think we're gonna figure it out at any point. At least not during the demo. What could be down there? It's not a huge serpent, is it? Oh, maybe we'll get a boss battle. That'd be nice to see. I do have full heal, so if I can't beat on the first try, assuming this is a boss, then I can heal up. Okay, that is a nice visual design for the boss. Nope. Okay, I accidentally I accidentally threw my stupid spear and then I got stuck. I'm definitely behind. Okay, I should have kept dashing through. I was thinking to let it just keep constantly dashing using the dash. Okay. Just an escape sequence instead of a true boss battle. I wonder how many little girls make up his daily menu. We had to brutally kill that snake afterwards, but I'll tell you about it in another battle. It's weird that we're kind of skipping around a lot instead of just trying to focus on one section maybe, and just showing you maybe like a real boss battle. It's so scary here that you just want to punch someone. Like, we're getting like a third-person dialogue in the demo. This is real boss now. Like, getting a third-person narration by the main character just feels odd. Oh, I died. Mako died, but it was different in the book. I do have 2 full heals that I should use. Okay, this guy spawns here. They all spawn on timer. Oh, that guy does that. Okay. Let's kill the other flower just so I don't have it around. Okay, he doesn't have contact damage. Oh, he can hurt himself. I didn't know that. Oh, that takes a little bit of time. I don't think the first time I used the heal that I noticed it took time. Okay, the fakes don't take damage. Just the real one. Okay. Not really much of a boss. Not too hard. One of the details of our incredible story, the sacred steam knows where to find us. Takes you to our wishlist page. I think that was okay, but I'd probably be disappointed if I was highly anticipating it for like many years, though. I thought it was kind of just okay. It didn't really feel like it had great combat. I think the environments are really nice, but the actual traversal felt pretty okay. And not like super high tier for me. I think I'll keep an eye on it, but honestly, it would probably be one that would fall by the wayside. It'd probably not one that I'd end up purchasing. Okay. Switch back to Brave. Yeah, I've had it on my wish list for 4 years, but if I had been highly anticipating it since then, I'd probably be a little disappointed. Yeah, the art style is nice, the environments look great. It was a bit uninspired. Yeah, I would say the gameplay's been uninspired. Yeah, neither the combat or the platforming felt super great. Yeah, the visuals of the levels were nice, but the actual like layout felt a bit convoluted. Visual. This line break and the combat platform felt super great. The visual levels were nice, but the layouts felt a bit poor. The demo didn't really do the game any services. Yeah, it wanted to present like the best of the game, but if that was their best, I'd be kind of terrified. It was weird having the main character speak in third person. Definitely I'm going to make a note of that, because that's not even something I would expect to carry over to the full game. It's just like the demo itself felt kind of weird how it was structured. Yeah, the whole structure of it just felt off. Yeah, I think we'll keep it on still, but this is a game that would end up having fall by the wayside. Yeah, I'd likely never pick up. Yeah, just too uninteresting. The Airframe Ultra felt pretty great. And Bridgebourn. I expected Bridgebourn to be the longest demo I played today, so I didn't have expectations that I would be playing games beyond this one, but I also expected the demos I played before to take longer than an hour and a half. So, yeah. I might end up playing a little bit more tonight. I'll probably call it by like 11 at the latest, so another 2 hours. We'll see how long I spend on Bridgebourn. Okay. I don't think this is. I mean, maybe you can play this with a controller, but I think this is a mouse and keyboard game, because this is going to be like a dungeon crawling. I think kind of almost a real time with pause kind of thing going on, because I know you can pause during combat to like select items and whatnot. I saw that during the trailer. Very much a old school dungeon crawling action RPG kind of thing. Let's turn the audio down a little bit before we bring it up. Yeah, let's turn that down just a little bit. Like 30%. Maybe I need to turn up a little bit, but it doesn't automatically switch the audio levels as you adjust them. You have to actually save the audio settings, and that takes you out of the menu. That's like it's a little bit of a clunky thing with the menuing. Max foreground. Just do like 144 because that's what my monitor's at. Max out the monitors seems to. Let's do a little bit more. Like, I think that should be okay. Like 40% volume. It does have controller settings. How much stuff does it have? It has like journal, chat for like multiplayer, world map, unmount. It has a couple different things. So I think I'll use mouse and keyboard because it seems like it's a decent number of buttons. Mouse aiming with SOD mode allows SOD movement. Okay. I mean, I'll see what they have bound to WASD otherwise as ghosts. Yeah, let's keep the rest of the settings as they are. Let's check it out. Get a fresh recording for this one. Yeah, I did have pretty high expectations for Akatori. Yeah, I did think it looked pretty nice, but also the gameplay, once I started playing, I was like, it probably isn't gonna be as high as I was hoping for. Why have the gods decided to smite me this day? I've turned into some magic-slinging monstrosity, just like those things. I need to keep my pace, else they'll overwhelm me. Press the shortcuts below to use abilities and icons. Yep. Click an enemy to attack with your left mouse. Attacks will be cancelled early by walking or performing other actions. Hold shift to zoom only. Control to pan only. Oh, you can like change the way the camera pans like that. This is something I've seen, like having different perspectives. It looks really nice. I don't even know how they got this done, but like, yeah. The way they got the camera to move like the way they did the 3D world, like, dang. It probably doesn't want you to zoom that far in. Okay. Okay, so yeah, normally when you pan in, you get closer. And you can still adjust those how you want. Okay, hold it down, just keeps attacking. Okay, I got a little shield I can hold to block. Killed this guy. I gotta pause for a second. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, his other tail like hurts me and whatnot. Do I have unlimited health right now? Because it doesn't seem like I took any damage from that. But yeah, 1 is a pretty good attack to get a lot of people. Tutorial. Okay, so abilities are reactive. It seems like I can cast... Wait, can I hurt myself with this? No. I had to equip the belt. Increase walking speed. And I got a better sword, too. At least I think it is. Yeah. Equipped enchant iron sword is actually way better, never mind. Okay. Oh gods, oh gods. Please just let me find my ward. I'll find my ward and leave. I promise. Oh, he's... he got obliterated. I always seem to set the audio a little bit too low. Play as intended, play demo with originally intended, or randomized powerful character. We'll play just a normal demo. If I die, I die. Experience the game as it's intended to be played first, and then mess with things later.
Dear Faradun, only 290 years since the last calamity. and yet the world demon has risen to the skies once more. Such unprecedented timing concerns me. It's clear the lot of us are bleeding this world dry. It's time I pay the Fadelands a visit and bring matters into my own hands. In the event of my death, please ensure the initiation of my ward to the Council. P.S. I'm sorry to hear of your friend's passing. I heard you've assumed the role of God Guardian for their ward. Pari is a beautiful name. Signed, Baj II.
I feel like I've seen that voice. I feel like I heard that voice before I like seen that voice. I don't know who that is though. Maybe the sound effects are just because that was a lot. I was gonna say I don't see a like specifically cutscene volume. I have to press accept to actually change it. Yeah, let's do that. 55%. A little bit louder because it wasn't really very loud before. Okay, it still follows the same rules of Diablo, like you just hold down shift and then it will not have you move your position to attack. You just attack directionally instead of moving to wherever you're targeted, where you're targeting. The radiator artifact worked. I should be able to get past this concealing barrier. Just get a little bit of armor. Yeah, just walk through. Wait, can I like turn this perspective as well? Because that'd be kind of crazy. Currently, it looks like you can just go like up and down and whatnot. That's spooky. It's definitely got a dungeon feel to it. There it is! The treasure! Get it out of here! Get it the hell out of here! I have a feeling like that guy's supposed to kill me, so I'm not gonna fight him. What did it say? Must be a way to cross the pit. Lifts can be destroyed to learn or upgrade previously learned abilities. Okay, so there has to be like something I can do here. Oh, I didn't use it yet, okay. Oh, so that still keeps going. Okay, let's try killing it. Okay. There we go. And we'll turn the sound down a little bit though, because that one's our music's a little bit louder. I wonder if there's a higher rate of crits from when you're behind an enemy. That could be a thing. Could just be random. It's RPG. It's me, the Lightbringer. There he is! There he is! It's the Linkara, the great Linkara, from atop the fourth wall of the Power Rangers rant. They said it'll be out when it's out. And we like that. It'll be out when it's out. Oh, look at all that money. Baby. Look at all that money. I don't even know if I'm gonna spend all this in the course of the demo, but you know, I got more money. Anything else? There's an enemy. I do like the tried and true tactic of just walking behind an enemy to avoid their attack. Throw him out in the cold. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him his jacket. Should be valuable. Let's take the scroll. Yeah, we don't need to read it. We'll just take the scroll. We can get out of here. Okay, get up to the next level. Some slightly stronger enemy? Oh, it's just a guy. Hey, guy. Pari. Oh, there we go. Well, it seems I've been caught. I mean, caught by the ground. Where am I? Who are you? Have you been following me? Oh, no. I was just on a hike and fell down a mysterious crevasse. Okay, fine. Jigs up. Forfeit the relic. Too late. The relic's gone. I touched it, it vanished. You didn't mean... Oh, you must have absorbed it. That's not good. What? Gosh dang. If only I hadn't gotten here sooner. Forget about the relic. We need to help each other get out of here, or else we're both Reaper meat. Tutorial. She commands to your party. Okay. Party modes by entering space tactics mode. Okay. Time is slow, so you can strategize. Tab to switch characters. Okay, so he has a bunch of fragrant bombs, poison bombs, bear traps. You can jump. Placing in a location. Space Center takes attack mode. Place Hari. Get a little bit of money. Let's get out of here. Oh, he just kind of throws things as his normal attack. Okay, so that's like his poison pot, I guess. A reagent bomb, poison bomb. Hi. That's a trap, isn't it? Be careful, or there's the most obvious trap I've ever seen. I dare you to step on that bridge. Tab. Oops, I did not dash when I wanted to dash. No, stop running there. Stop. Why does it keep trying to run there? Oh, his little poison thing stops it. Okay. Okay, so the poison just stops it, period. The interaction was kind of weird. Been ambushed. This thing looks fast. I should use bear trap on it. Okay, let's go after this guy. Got it. Is that the vase shattering, or is that just my actual attack? Okay, I think my actual attack just shoots out sometimes. party members to stay close, you can toggle the group hug mode by pressing Q. Okay, so then they stay right on top of each other. Teleport over the chasm. What was that? Be on your guard. I think those things are still around. That one looks a little bit scarier. I don't like that at all. Where do we take cover, actually? Is he just not gonna attack if I guess he attacks slower. Yeah. Oh, because yeah, the poison potion can stop that. Okay. Okay, we almost got the hands down. Now it's gonna be a lot weaker. Yeah, I do a lot more damage with the melee character. Maybe he'll probably resummon his hands after a little bit. That's a pretty good tutorial boss, honestly, to teach you just like how to use the mechanics properly. Okay. There we go, got him. Looks like your health pool is shared, I think. So I don't think the two guys have... Okay, they do have different healths. Or he got his health restored, one of the two. Because I thought that my main character had definitely taken some damage. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're out. Yeah, I think that was a decent tutorial boss. Just teaches you, like, they tell you already how to use the poison potion. That was like the main mechanic you wanted to focus on. Hold up. Like I was saying earlier, I think you absorbed the relic. Didn't you feel funny? Yeah, I did. Believe it or not, I was performing magic. Listen, you need to be careful out there. From now on, you're an Iridian. Those Reaper things will be hunting you down. As an Iridian, you can now channel mana through your body and perform magic. But those creatures we faced off can sniff out your spells. If you use too much too quickly, you'll be surrounded in no time. Exciting. Aren't you the chipper one? Anyways, bummer about the treasure, but I was really looking forward to it. If I come along, you'll split the treasure with me? Precisely. You probably shouldn't stay in one spot for too long because you're in a new condition, so do we have a deal? It's not bad. You're now hunted, my Iridian friend. Well, I have no idea where to find relics next anyways. You have yourself a deal. Okay then, partner. There's a town just north of here. Let's head there and get something to eat, form a plan. First, you look like you got some wounds to watch. Or wounds. Watch that I mix a reagent with poison to make you a rejuvenating reaction. Oh, you can just... Okay, so that's part of the mechanics of the game. Is like, you can just use both potions on each other to heal you. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I didn't need that, but he did, so yeah, good thing. Okay, you have something to say. What's that? Is that an anvil? The crystal anvil looking thing? Or, yeah, continue. What's that for? Some places the soil has high aridity and starts to form crystals. People eventually learn that they could use those crystals to manipulate magic, even though they weren't iridians. So they installed anvils right next to the crystals to do all kinds of things. Though you may be able to use them more effectively since you're now an iridian. I've heard that iridians can use them to break magical equipment down and absorb their power. Okay, so like you can just junk stuff that you don't want to keep. That polearm seems pretty sick though. I think I'll keep that. I drop the shield just to keep the polearm. Get some pants. Oh, can I not equip the pants? Oh, it's the anvil. The only way to upgrade your character, if you find magic items that have properties you like, but the item itself is not worth equipping, then you may want to extract the property out of the item. So you can like take one property of it, like that sword has attack speed. I could pull the attack speed out of it. Permanently upgrade your main character to cost the item itself in some levels. You can increase the amount of property that you extract, but it will cost additional levels exponentially. So it may be worth it to find more small items of the same property and extract small amounts of the property. Okay, let's try the sword. Attack speed. I don't have enough levels to extract it, but I can get life gained on kill. And you just, so the thing, it encourages you to get a lot of like junk loot with this system because you just want to continually harvest new stuff so you can spend less levels to get buffs for your character. That's a cool system. Why would I not be able to equip the... Okay, I can't equip the pants. So it didn't look like I could before. Okay, some of these items are just strictly gold items that you sell. Yeah, some of them are like weapons you could try to use, other ones are just kind of not worthwhile. Life gained on hit. Ooh, that's quite good, because it's not life on kill, it's life on hit, so that costs extra levels. So if you find something rare, you can save it and try to spend a bunch of levels on it, and if you don't, then... Spark. Sparks pierce through enemies sounds pretty good. If I get glyphs for that, that'd be good, yeah. Bolting hug. I think this ability can be mixed by my reagent potions. Okay, and you could like switch things out like pretty quickly. Okay, so it kind of wipes it out. Did it like do an extra effect? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's like a lot of different combos because it has like elemental combinations with like all kinds of different things. Is there anything? Oh, that just goes to the outskirts. Okay. I wasn't even looking at it closely. Okay. Find yourself lost in a particular area. Someone in your party can guide you to previously visited map exits. See, I guess areas are pretty large. Okay, you have to guide me. I found the scroll back in the temple. Interesting. Looks like it fetch a high price depending on the person. What kind of person? However, I must warn you, these types of relics can offend people. Legends of the Iridians are a touchy subject. Yes, specific merchants. I can't believe these turned out to be real. Oh, I just like took out all those frogs in a single swipe. Okay, there's a little cave right there I can go in, explore this thing, see if there's anything cool in here. Okay, so this, like, this polearm does pretty decent damage. a little bit. Yeah, these guys are a little bit strong for me right now. Having ranged attacks in games like this is definitely valuable. Being able to kite enemies. Okay. I don't want to stand there, actually. Let's heal up. That's a little bit too much damage. I'm not gonna die. I died to that. What happens when you die then? Barish holds on to part of your experience. I guess I lost levels for that. I think I lost probably more than one level then. Okay, let's try to go somewhere else because these guys are a little strong. Like that mini boss is something I couldn't easily take out. I guess tell me about the hut. Oh. They belong to residents of Lake Bend. They've been struggling bunches late. Dekai! Huge pumpkins. Absolutely enormous. Why is there just gold in the forest? Why is there just a treasure chest in the forest? Somebody left this here for me. I'm robbing them blind. Potion damage for him. Okay, let's do the piercing spark? Probably piercing spark's better. I'm sure there's uses for both. Hold M to open the world map. Get a good view of the area. Okay, so it just shows me all these different places I've been to. Here we are, a tiny town of Lake Bend. When you're ready, let's head to the tavern for a plan. I could really use a good bite to eat. And if you press... Oops, holding M. But yeah, if you press M, you just get like a huge layout so you can see all the stuff around. Like there's a bunch of animals of some kind over here. They look kind of dangerous, but hopefully they don't just kill me on sight. Ride the Koshik. I guess it just lets you ride it. I like that we have the little different music here. It definitely reminds me of RPG kind of stuff. If you're doing something silly, play the silly little man music. How do I get off? Tab. Okay. Tab to unmount. Okay, so pet's just like a... Not, it doesn't even do anything. It just like says, okay, so I guess you did pet it. There's no visible action of petting it. That's a demerit. Not allowing me to pet the animal that you specifically gave me the option to pet. What is this guy doing? I guess he's just visible through the wall accidentally. Yes? Can I ask you something? I saw these bony creatures. I hope you're not talking about the Reapers. More and more villagers seeing these demons nearby. Let's hope they do not bother us. I refuse to continue this conversation. Okay, this is a little bit weird. Oh, not available though, so you cannot like sleep in the inn. Let's go to temple. Grab a seat. Oh, we have a little cutscene too. That's kind of nice. Looks nice. So about the treasure spot. How valuable is this treasure? From what I've gathered, it's enough. Trust me. Where is it? Take a look at the map. The problem is that the treasure is across the sea to the east. We'll need access to a boat somehow. I figured there's no active ship routes in this remote area. Need to find a boat then. Oh! Oh! I just happen to be a pirate. Were you looking for a boat? In need of a ship, are ye? So much for keeping our voices down. Oh, great news. I heard everything about your little plans here. Tell you what, I have a proposition for you lads. I, Budge the Third, command the Baron, the most loyal ship in all the seas. If you take us there, we'll have to split the treasure with you. Of course. How does that sound? Welcome aboard. Oh. Listen here. That's my line. What about my say? This is my plan to begin with, and we have no idea who this person even is. He's the Baj the Third. Come on, they're a cool pirate. We'll find another way to this island. Suit yourselves. I'll be on my way. Oh. Let's go to the coast. We'll see what our options are once we arrive. I have a feeling we're going to run into Baj the Third again. We'll see what our options are when we arrive. Just north of here, there's a road that will lead us through the foothills and through Woodridge. We can catch our breaths if we continue from there. Alright. Round table session. You can form a round table session with your party members at any time by clicking one of them and asking to begin a round table session. These sessions, you can click on any of your party members to start conversations. Also click on the map to open it up, plan routes. So I think this is something you can do in you can do it in multiplayer too, but also you can just do this with the AI party. Okay, we'll see if we can sell some gold, because it's like 100, 500, 100, 100. All these are worth about 100. He pays the same, yeah. Enchanted helmet, higher damage polearm, inert shard. What does the shards do again? Highly workable and being spent on an Iridine pylon to create custom abilities. Okay, so these are worth like what, 200 each? Looks like. Can he not equip pants? I guess you can't do it while you're at the vendor, maybe. Are these actually worth like 1,000 gold to sell these things? Sword? Because I would not think a normal sword would be worth that much. He doesn't have enough gold to buy it even. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So I guess I have to buy something from him if I actually want to even sell the sword. Dagger, mythical cloth armor. I can buy his robes. Sure. Why can't I buy that? I definitely have 2,000 gold. Maybe I need to play as Powery to buy it. Why can't I buy it? It costs 2,000 gold. Left control, left click. It just says I can't buy it. It says I have 4,000 gold, but I can't buy it. I don't know what that is. That's just odd. It doesn't really make any sense. Now I can buy it. Why couldn't I before? I don't know. I was playing as my main character before, but I couldn't buy it. Okay, let's buy Powery's pants so he can just have something to wear. My other character is mostly filled slots. He needs gloves though. Okay, yeah, I just bought a little bit of extra stuff. I probably don't need the wizard hat compared to buying an actual hat. Yeah, all of your clothes are visible on your character, whatever you equip, so that's cool. Not available in demos, yeah, not too much. Maybe I can go back to that other dungeon or look at a different one. Finis. Where does this go to? Just teleports me somewhere, maybe? Or it's another dungeon instance. What in the world? I think I'm gonna get murdered here. What out the world's more like? Are you even a little concerned about this? For being on a floating rock with barely breathable air? Everyone deals with stress in their own way. I remember there was a boss that shows up here. I don't think I can kill this thing. I feel something that's... This thing's was sapping my Erdine energy. I gotta get it back. I think I'm gonna get one shot. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, okay, so it causes his own reactions. Holy crap, that just one-shot him. Hey, we're getting that. Oh, we can't get out of here. Yeah, once you go in here, you are doomed. I cannot get him up. A gigantic fireball that just like hits all the way in front of him. I think that almost got me. The next hit's gonna finish it. I mean, I got a little bit of his health off before I died. The effects of the laser look cool, at least, as I die. Oh, he's back, actually. Okay, I set it off before he could, so that means it didn't get to hit me. Okay, so, yeah, I can set that off first. I can actually win this with him alive again. Wait, what is he? He just brought the friggin' moon to us, dude. You know what? I'm just gonna bring the moon close and bring it down on your head. No, let me move. Dang it. I can still win this. As long as I don't get lasered to death, it's fine. Uh oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Frick. Yeah, it's serious when I'm saying frick. The moon's coming back in. Can you please come closer? I would like to win this fight, because I know I can. I'm very close. Hey, I got him, baby. Let's go. Hey, that Elder God wasn't so bad, was it? Whew. Let's see what I got. Mythical Pottery page, so I can equip that to him. And I got a leather hood. Yeah, nothing really. The page, I guess, could be good. Because he can equip, like, probably all of these, because he has, like, 6 slots for pages, specifically, so that's, like, unique to his character and whatnot. Okie-dokie. Oh, weird. I tabbed out, and then it became tiny. And then when I tab back in, it becomes normal sized. Okay. And looks like we're good to go. Yeah, definitely an interesting system where you have to loot items to turn. You have to loot items so you can spend your levels on them so that you can get stronger. Those crystals are floating. Orange color, they must be in a chaotic state. They're called iridine pylons, like geysers, chaotic iridine energy. Maybe able to harness and bend energy in inert using an inert medium. Okay, so I can use the crystals. Oh, that is crazy. So we could take something like this, we can give it conditions for how it works. Only when enemies are nearby per however many seconds. If I multiple instance ability mid out. Okay, you give it like different stuff it triggers off of, I guess. It's like maybe if I okay, so whenever I swing, then it means it will cast the spark. Okay, I probably wouldn't want it to just happen based on that, but yeah, you can like give it different triggers and stuff. Let's see how it would do it. Custom abilities composed of base ability as well as per second and or trigger ability. Example, simple fireball is the base ability. Adding oil gas to the per second slot, the fireball now emits flammable oil gas every half second, which reacts with the fireball itself. By removing the per second slider, the fireball now emits oil gas at different intervals. This custom ability has a mana bar. This is because per second abilities drain the base ability's mana. So, okay, so like if it runs out before it gets to this target, it just goes kaput. It ceases to exist. Only when enemies are nearby can help optimize the base mana usage. Adding summon pillar to the trigger slot, the fireball now additionally summons a pillar when it hits an object. So that when it actually contacts it, causes another ability to be cast. Okay, that is pretty darn cool. Yeah, so basically this game has two very interesting systems to it. Pretty normal ARPG stuff, and also has two cool systems that allow you to customize a lot of stuff. Okay. Hello. Oh, you almost died. I am almost dead. These guys are absolutely stronger. Oh, I'm dead. Great, I'm dead. Took all of my experience, but also means that when you die, it is only experience you lose, so you get that by killing any amount of enemies. Can't get to that without getting through that area. So yeah, money and items are like forever, and then XP is very loose with how often you die. I think I've seen a good enough idea of the game. I would need to keep playing for a good while to really be able to mess around with the abilities. Yeah, I probably want to let other people play through this game because, I mean, some games just have a lot more length to them. You need to see how they flesh out rather than just what the game itself is. Because I do like what the game itself is here. I'm happy with it. But get a full idea, it does need to be explored more. Yeah, definitely enough that I want to buy the game. A big thing coming through the trees. Another Iridian Artail. That guy is fast. We are not beating this guy. this guy is absolutely stronger than the last one I fought. It is cool design. Yeah. It's too strong. Why didn't you pick on someone your own size? Baj the Third! He just punched it back at him. Run! Baj caught us in his net all the same. It seems so. We would have been crushed if it weren't you, Baj. How's nothing? Give me a boulder to punch and I'll send it flying any day. What were you doing here anyways? Oh, I was on the way to Woodridge till I felt the ground shake. I knew something was awry. Power, something tells me we haven't seen the last thing, or any other Iridian for that matter. We really could use the help getting this little secret of yours. Don't mind me. I was just on my way to my ship. I'd best be going. Fine, you can come. Here I thought I was marooned without any loot to set me eyes and count me in. Hold on. You can only come on the one condition. Only if I say the if I can say the line. What line? Welcome aboard. If I catch you using my line on the Baron, I'll toss you overboard. Oh, the Baron's docked at the town of Misthaven. We should stop by Woodridge first to rest up. It'll be a rough hike up these foothills into the mountains, but it's a considerable shortcut. He's punch. Baj punch. You can hook people.
Full speed ahead.
Oh, is that a speed buff? Oh, I didn't need to go into that. Yeah. I'll head back. I don't need to fight another boss right now. Okay, that's not available in the demo. I guess that's all the end of that road. Gotta go to the right instead. Just a little glade off to the side that you can venture into if you so wish. One thing that feels a little bit weird is sometimes it feels like I'm stuck, but I'm not sure why. Like, after I swing my weapon, sometimes I can just move right away, and other times it just kind of doesn't respond. Doesn't feel quite right. It's not that it couldn't make sense to have me, like, stuck after, like, getting hit or something. It's just, I can't really tell why that happened. Oh, oops. Oh, you gotta do space. I forgot. Tab does just, like, let you switch. I couldn't. Oh, did it work? I guess it didn't really work. Can I heal him and get him back? No, he died. I wanted it to use his, like, shout earlier to heal, but it didn't work. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, you just click on him and you get him up again. Okay. Why can I not use it?
Full speed ahead.
Oh, it only heals him, I think. Okay. Yeah, is literally is it part of my weapon or something? Cast Flying Ember on crits. Very heavy slash that can be double wound up. Okay. Interesting to know. First thing coming out of the woods, probably just a person. With a hand. Is that the arm of that thing? Why, hello there. You seem to struggle a bit out there for an Iridian. You have a ways to go. Hey, who are you? I just wanted to get a good look at you. My name's Bayou, by the way. Bye. I'm sick of being ambushed by things in the woods. Bayou seems to be a magic user too. Meeting 2 Iridian people in such little time. What are the chances? Sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, Bosch. I just became one. I still don't know how to feel about it. But that Vayu person, I don't trust them. Let's make sure we aren't being followed. They had the strength to cut the thing's arm off too. Creepy. Let's keep moving. A Gash's arm. Clean cut, didn't even struggle. Yeah, just like the attack delay, I don't, it doesn't really seem like I can tell what causes it specifically. It's just like sometimes you can, oftentimes you can't move after attacking.
Speed ahead.
I do like the idea of the map where you just kind of zoom out because you don't really have a bunch of vision here, but you can just press M, you can zoom out, you can see like almost all the almost everything around. For like a true map vision. Town of Woodridge is unavailable for the demo. Okay, so it's just like it's not all done yet, so they're skipping it. A different way to get around it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty happy with what I saw. I'll do their little survey because I'm sure they find it useful. I'm not the biggest fan of the genre, but I did like playing it. If I'd probably be putting it like middle or high, I think I'd probably be a little bit conservative and say like the middle of my wish list, probably tier list kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, it has like 2 interesting mechanics. Yeah, it's 2 interesting mechanics as far as ARPG goes. The leveling and ability combination. Yeah, the leveling and custom crafted abilities. Yeah, for leveling, you gain XP by killing enemies. Yeah. And you can spend these levels to disassemble gear you loot in dungeons, yeah. You can spend these levels to disassemble gear you loot from dungeons directly based off of enhanced stat parameters tied to that loot. Yeah, and each like level of stat you decide to drain is depending on how many levels it takes. Yeah, and each modifier is directly added to your character's base stats permanently. I would say, yeah, that allows pretty insane levels of build customization. Each piece of gear you destroy has levels required based on a stat, but also on what stat it is, but also how much you take of it. Exponentially. Yeah, encourages farming a lot of loot. Yeah, encourages being a huge loot goblin and sucking everything up, yeah. Yeah, so get him everything you can find. Yeah, for the custom abilities, you can make your abilities conditional hypotheticals. Yeah, or yeah, I was gonna say magic runes that you find in the world. Yeah, for custom abilities, you can find any skills you unlock through magic runes. and make them cast off of each other. Yeah, the tutorial example is a fireball that casts like oil every. Yeah, the tutorial examples of fireball that casts oil every 5%, every 0.5% seconds, cause an explosion, and yeah, and the more this secondary effect activates, the shorter the duration of the spell. Yeah. You can have, top of that, you can add effects that happen when the spell makes contact with an enemy or wall. Yeah, overall, I'd say the feels like a pretty normal ARPG with a cool art style. But these two mechanics are really what make it what it is, with high customization potential. Yeah, I thought it was fun, but it's not really my genre so much, and this type of like high level customization is cool to think of. It's not really the type of gameplay that I engage with as much as some others. Yeah. Okay, I think that's a pretty decent short blurb for that. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be good enough for me today. I think I'll definitely be playing more demos over the weekend, but that's good enough for now. I'll probably try to stream at least one more time, but I'll be playing a lot of stuff offline because I go through them a little bit faster when I do so. Yeah, I had a couple people coming out today. I'll take a look from the beginning. It's IB the EB, he was here at the start, probably listening in for a little while. Got Gemini, got Michael, got Angry Canadian stopping by. Thank you all. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm gonna check out for now, but yeah, I'll be back for more streams. And then got Next Fest starting next week. Gonna be streaming most days. Gonna be taking like Thursday off. Yeah, I'll be taking Thursday off, but I'll stream most days next week. Probably try to do it for like about 5 hours at least. Yeah, it's a decent day today. Even though the games are a little bit odd, it's nice to just try some different stuff. Even if they didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped each time. Yeah, I was still happy with how it turned out overall. Yeah, that's all for me for today. Peace.